Hey everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 4 Create a Sim video. This is a special video because the theme is my heritage. It is a very personal video because I'm pretty much talking about myself and my heritage for the first time, like essentially where my family is from. So if you guys notice from the thumbnail, you kind of notice a Middle Eastern looking woman. So my heritage is Iranian. My heritage is German, and I am also English. My mother is German and English, and my father is Iranian. He immigrated to Canada when he was 18 years old from Iran. So he was born and raised in Iran for pretty much the first half of his life, and it was really interesting growing up in an Iranian background or Iranian culture in a sense. I didn't really experience a lot of it in society, but because of like where I was from, there wasn't a lot of Iranian people. We had some family friends and stuff like that, but otherwise it was really interesting when I would meet somebody that came from a Middle Eastern background. So it was interesting. A lot of things kind of happened that I experienced growing up when I was about 9 or 10, when 9/11 happened, and it caused a huge, even though I was in Canada, it caused a huge effect on, I would say, me, in a sense that, there was a lot of racism that was thrown around towards my father, towards my family. My mom received a lot of racism because she did wear a hijab, which is the head covering that my sim has on, and she experienced a lot of ignorant comments and things like that. So as I got older, I didn't really like to tell people that I was Iranian. I didn't like to tell people that I was from the Middle East, and I feel really bad that I had those feelings because, I'm very, very firm against racism, and I stand against it, and I'm not afraid to tell somebody where to go if they make a racist comment. And it took me a long time to be able to stand up against that and be really proud of where my heritage is. And it's cool because I'm slowly starting to get to know my family from my dad on my dad's side. I only have 2 uncles and a couple of cousins that live here in North America. The 2 of them are like 2 of my cousins, and my uncle and his family is in the States, and the other one is a couple of hours away from me. And I'm starting to get to know them. I do talk to my family back in Iran through Facebook and on Instagram and stuff like that. And it's really awesome getting to know them because my dad and I aren't really close, unfortunately. We have a lot of differences in opinion. We have a lot of bad things have happened between us. So it's really interesting getting to know his family, not from him, but on my own. I would love to go and visit there one day when I have the money, when it's a good time to go and visit. I really would love to. Iran is absolutely beautiful, and every time I've had any encounters with anybody from that culture or from that country or from the Middle East, and I've never had a negative experience with anybody from there, and they're always so open and loving, and not saying that not other cultures are like that at all, but yeah, I've always had really positive experiences. Something that I will say is that I am not religious, so I don't identify myself with the religion of Islam, but my mom does, and she converted from Christianity to Islam when she got married to my dad. My parents met when they were I think my dad was a little bit older, but my mom was 19, and she fell in love, and yeah, she converted to Islam. And there was an issue with my mom's family at first. They weren't exactly thrilled about it. But yeah, they love her no matter what, though, right? So it was really interesting for my mom. And growing up, my mom would wear her hijab going out in public, and we'd get interested looks. We'd get really negative, people would roll their eyes at my mom and things like that. So, like I said, racism was something that I learned about because of experience from a young age. And I just kind of remember my dad sitting me down and just kind of like, you know, talk to me about it and said, like, that's gonna happen. People who don't understand, who are afraid because they don't have the knowledge to, or it's gonna, that's how they're gonna react. And I was so young, and I just kind of like thought it was really strange, like, why would someone say something like that? Like, I had an adult say something to me and I was like 9 or 10, and it was hard. It was really hard, but as I got older, I started standing up against racism. It took me a long time, but it's something I'm proud of, and it's something that people should be proud of. They should be proud of where they're from, how far they've come, things like that. But I am coming to the end of the video, so if you guys did enjoy this, or if you are from the Middle East, or you're a viewer from somewhere in the Middle East, please let me know if you're comfortable with it. I would love to talk about stuff. I'm very open. I love learning about my viewers, or people who come and watch my videos. So yeah, don't be afraid to comment down below. Let me know if you did like this video, and yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Just a FYI, there won't be no custom content links, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.